Well, when you earn a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Her opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter, and she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. All right, so here's Jessica Andrade. Her 11 UFC wins, the most of any woman in UFC history, and of course the biggest among them, that slam knockout of Rose Namajunas to wrest the belt away back in 2019.
Her nickname is the Pile Driver, and that's exactly what she did against Rose Namajunas for being behind in the fight, but just staying the course. It's always about her pressuring her opponents and getting her hands on her. When she knocked out Karolina Kowalkiewicz, you understood that you were watching something different, because you don't see one-punch knockouts at 115 pounds in boxing for men or in the UFC for women. Jessica Andrade possesses that type of power, and she has a laundry list of some of the biggest names this division has ever seen on her resume.
Yeah, she's the total package, as classy as it gets, and she will try to leave this arena the way she came in, as the best strawweight in the world. And now our tale of the day for this strawweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, MARINA! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Jessica Andrade.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here's Jessica Andrade in another big spot. She has had so many shining moments in the UFC, has been a champion before, has been a workhorse for the promoter, stepping up on short notice in 3 different divisions, I might add. You can tell I got a healthy amount of respect for Jessica Andrade, and she talked this week about this matchup. She believes it's going to be a kickboxing match. She believes her striking is going to rule the day, and we'll see if that is indeed how the fight plays out. Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right. Awesome level change, great timing.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rodriguez.
Big ground and pound. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Andrade.
The crowd goes crazy as she reverses the position.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard. Oh, nice.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around. Oh, she is in real trouble. And just misses with that big right hand.
She's hurt. She's hurt bad. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
She lands a switch knee.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Spinning elbow. Rodriguez's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Nice job by her there to block that shot.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Andrade is in half guard now.
Striking from every position. Lands a strike from the bottom.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody's really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Swing and a miss by Andrade. She lands the straight punch here. Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Able to land a combination there. She's got a good jab. Oh, huge right hand from Jessica Andrade. If you're the opponent, you got to be real careful here. No woman in UFC history has won more fights than Andrade. And looks like she might be on her way to another one here tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ. No idea how these two women...
Huge higher there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. But she lands, and she lands very effective. Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success. She's stepping over the mount here.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the...
Oh, she's got her back. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, great ground strike there. And now, blood is a factor.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything. And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. She's got her back now.
Another nasty ground strike, and that one has cut her.
Andrade is able to flatten her out. I'm not sure she's going to be able to survive this position. 45 seconds remain in the round. Side control. 30 seconds to go in this one. 20 seconds to go, round two.
You have to fight back.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. 2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
I need you to look for your underhooks. Post down.
All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
Ready. Ready. Go.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. High-level MMA defense. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh! Nice jab there by Rodriguez.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, beautiful slip by her there. She seems to have this acute awareness of not where the strike is being thrown necessarily, but where it's going to end up.
Where it's going to end up, she knows where she does not need to be. So when her opponent throws right at the chin, she moves very slightly to avoid those strikes. If she stands still, she would eat a ton of damage. She would take a ton of damage, but she is never where her opponents intend for her to be.
All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Under 2 minutes now to go in our 3rd round. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's
maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
How about these two going at it? Oh, big left hand. Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive.
Oh, that right hand.
Oh.
Another one.
All right, well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs. Lineker. I think it's a pretty good nickname.
Oh, it's a great nickname because they fight in the same style. She's very heavy-footed because she wants to get everything into that left hook, right hook, body hook, head hook. No matter where, she is just throwing those big digging punches all over her opponent's body.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the swelling on her eye is only getting worse at this point, sort of a cyclops at this point in time. The eye is not completely shut, but we're moving in that direction. And this is when it's a hard reality for a corner man, too. You got to make sure that you're adhering to fighter safety as well. We'll see how they maximize these 60 seconds between rounds. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person.
Strike right there, Dixie.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Might get the TKO here. Andrade is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Rodriguez's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Both fighters exhausted here.
Nice overhand right line. Those are big strikes.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. If you take the foul, the night's over.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point.
Great timing on that heavy leg. Strong reversal there.
Andrade is back in full guard now. All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start
No,
this
she
fight.
doesn't, John. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about,
That will do it!
oh! Woo!
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. We go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, MARINA!
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC strawweight champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club.